What is up, you guys? It is Naughty Spider Tutorials. Okay, this new series is going to be all about tutorials. If you have any recommendations, any tips, let me know. If you guys would like me to teach you a certain thing, let me know as well. But in today's episode, we will be learning how to do a regular granny square. I will show a picture here. So that's what we will be learning. Okay, guys, so to start off with, we will be using a 4 medium weight yarn. This is a red heart type of yarn. You can use any type of acrylic yarn. For weight yarn, I would recommend just to, practice. And then I will be using a 5mm hook just because it is more easier to crochet for beginners. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to learn how to do a magic circle. So first of all, to do the magic circle, we need our ring finger, pinky finger, and thumb. We need to hold the yarn like so, okay? Make sure you have a good grip on it. And then for your index finger and your middle finger, you're going to leave it like this, outside. And to make that magic circle, you're going to wrap it around once, around your middle finger and your index finger. Wrap it around a second time, and as you're wrapping it around a second time, mark an X like this. Once you mark that X, you will grab the working yarn and place it in between those fingers that are holding the other yarn to grab it and, make a grip of it. If it helps, just spread your X around. That way, it can help when you're doing the magic circle. You're going to grab your hook. You're going to insert it in that first loop like this. Okay, guys. You're going to grab that second loop with your hook like so. And you're going to twist it around to make a little knot like this. Okay, so once you pull it under, you're going to grab it, twist the hook, and you're going to pinch it right there. Okay, wherever you see that little knot and that triangle, you're going to pinch it. Now this is going to be your magic circle. That circle that you see right there. I'm not releasing my thumb where I'm pinching it because we need to secure the circle. So once you do that, right, you're going to pinch it there. With your other hand, I would suggest. So as you're holding your yarn, your working yarn with your left hand or your right hand. In this case, I am a righty, so I will be holding the yarn with my left hand. You're going to pinch it there, okay, at the very tip, and I'm going to chain 1, boom, to secure it. Once I chain 1, we know that the magic circle is secured. Okay, guys, there's different ways of doing magic circles. I suggest you search around a little bit to see what works best for you. This is what works best for me, but there are so many different ways, but this is how I do it. So I'm just demonstrating to you guys how I do it. Okay, now we have secured it with 1 chain, but today, since we're doing the granny square, we're going to do a chain of 3. We have 1. So now we need 2 more, 1 and 2. So that is 3 chains. Okay, guys. If it helps, guys, grab yourself a stitch marker. I do have this pretty one, but there are so many different stitch markers. The regular plastic ones, you could use yarn, you can use bobby pins, you can use any type of stitch markers. Today I will be using this one since that is the one I have. And you're going to place your stitch marker on that 3rd chain at the top, right there. The very first chain. Okay, we're gonna mark it there. Sorry guys, I just got my nails done, so your girl is a little not used to these damn nails, girl. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now that we've chained 3, we're going to yarn over, or yarn under, my apologies, we're going to yarn under, and we're going to do two double crochets. So that's one, this is one, okay, just to demonstrate slowly, guys. Okay, so we're gonna yarn under, we're gonna place it into that magic circle, our hook into that magic circle. We're going to yarn under, pull through, and then we're going to yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under, and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. Again, yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under, and pull through 2 loops. That's 2 double crochets, guys. But with this chain of 3, it counts as a double crochet right there. So this, we're counting it as a double crochet, guys. So in total, this is 3 double crochets. Okay. Once we have that, you can tighten up your magic circle if you'd like, if it makes it easier, by pulling on that remaining yarn, not the working yarn, but the remaining yarn. Pull on it a little bit, not too much. You still want to work in that magic circle. So what helps me is, you know, pinching the last work that I did as I work through. So I'm going to pinch that cluster of 3 double crochets right here, look. And then we're going to chain 2. Yarn under, pull through, that's chain 1. Yarn under, pull through, chain 2. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets into the magic circle again. So that's yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, and yarn under and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's 1 double crochet. 2 more double crochets. Yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. That's 2 double crochets. Now we're going to crochet another double crochet to equal 3. Yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, like so, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. That's 3 double crochets. So the clusters to form a granny square is 3 double crochets, chain 2 to separate them. Okay, so we're going to chain 2, and we're going to tighten up our circle a little bit more just to make it easier. But make sure you still have enough space to insert your hook to crochet more double crochets into it. So we're going to make a cluster of 2 double crochets, or I'm sorry, we're going to crochet 2 more clusters, which is 3 double crochets. So now that we've chained 2, we're going to do 3 double crochets into the magic circle. So yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through. You could put this away too, the remaining yarn, to keep it clean. Yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. That's 1 double crochet. Yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. So guys, remember, If you guys want this to be faster, you can fast forward the video. If you want this to be slower, you can slow down the video. Okay, YouTube does have these options, so make this video work for you to your liking. Okay, don't be afraid to slow it down, to go back, to rewatch, to zoom in. Okay, use YouTube to your advantage. It has all of the options that will make us a better crocheter. Okay, so we're gonna do another double crochet. Yarn under, insert your hook into the magic circle. Let's put that yarn away. Magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under and pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. So that is another cluster that we've crocheted, guys. Now we have 3 clusters, 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to do our last cluster. We're going to chain 2, 1, yarn under and pull through 2 chains. Now we're going to do our last 3 double crochets. First double crochet, yarn under, enter it into the magic circle, and we're yarning under again, pulling through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. Boom. Yarn under, enter your hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through the loop, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under and pull through 2 loops. That's 2 double crochets. Last double crochet, yarn under, insert the hook into the magic circle, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, and yarn under and pull through 2 loops. So that is our last cluster for this row. Okay, now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. And now we're going to tighten up our magic circle all the way. And that's by pulling on that remaining yarn, not the working yarn, the remaining yarn. So we're just going to pinch it here in the middle, and we're going to pull on it all the way until you close that magic circle. Okay, so now we're going to slip stitch, which means inserting our hook, pulling through all the way. And this is how we do it. So we're going to take that stitch marker away from that first chain where we're going to slip stitch. This just helps us to mark where we're going to slip stitch. So you're going to grab your hook, you're going to insert it into that chain where you took your stitch marker from. Insert it into that chain, that first chain. Grab the yarn, pull through the first loop right there, and then pull through into the second. Okay, that's a slip stitch. And you can just keep pulling at your yarn so you tighten up that magic circle. Okay, so that we have our first row, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch all the way through until we get into that chain space right there where the 2 chains are located, the next 2 chains. So we're going to insert our hook into the next stitch, the next chain right here. We're going to pull through, yarn under, pull through, and pull through all the way. Again, insert into the next chain, insert the hook, yarn under, pull through, and pull through. That's our second slip stitch, or third slip stitch, and then we're going to slip stitch into the chain space, not into the chain, but the chain space. So we're going to insert our hook in the chain space, yarn under, pull through, and pull through. Boom. Now we are in the chain space. So now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. Okay, this is our first double crochet. Now we're going to do 2 more double crochets. Yarn under, enter your hook into the chain space, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, yarn under, and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's our second double crochet here. Now, if it makes it easier, just move the double crochet towards the right so you have more space. Yarn under, enter your hook into the chain space, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2 loops, and yarn under, pull through 2 loops. So that's our first okay. So now we're going to work in clusters. Okay, so this is our 3 double crochets. We're going to chain 2, and we're going to insert 3 double crochets again into the same chain space, guys, into the same one. So we're going to yarn under, insert the hook, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, and pull through 2. Again, yarn under, insert the hook into the chain space, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, and pull through 2. Last one, yarn under, enter your hook into the chain space, yarn under, pull through. Let's just add more yarn. Yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, pull through 2. So that is our cluster, guys, to form the following, the remaining of the granny square. Okay, this is going to be our cluster foundation. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and every corner. So in each corner, you know how a square has 4 corners, and each corner we're going to be crocheting 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, only in the corners to form that square. So now we're not going to chain 2 no more. We're just going to do 3 double crochets right into the next chain space. Okay, you only chain 2 for the 3 double crochet cluster, like this one. No more chain 2s. In the middle of the square, we will not be chaining 2. We will be going straight into the next chain space. So let me demonstrate. Now we're going to do another cluster here. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we're yarning over, inserting our hook into the next corner, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, insert, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, and pull through 2. Again, yarn under, insert the hook, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under, and pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 2 to form that square, that corner. 3 more double crochets now, guys. Under, insert, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2. Again. So these are the corners. Remember guys, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Now go ahead and do the same thing. Remember, we're not chaining in between, only the chain 2s for the corner clusters. So we're going to do we're going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 2, 3 more double crochets. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Yarn under, into your hook, yarn under, pull through, yarn under, pull through 2, yarn under and pull through 2. Go ahead and continue to do 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, and then I will meet you once we're done with the corner cluster. Okay guys, so we're done with this corner cluster, and now we're finishing up with the last corner cluster there, okay, to form that square. Reminder guys, if you guys would like to go back, pause this video and go back, please do so, okay? It is essential to slow down the video to your liking, to speed it if you'd like, to go back, to pause it, to zoom in. Please go ahead and utilize those options, okay? When I first started off learning how to crochet, I utilized all of those options, and I believe that is what helped me learn quicker. So let's go ahead and continue guys. And remember, don't be afraid to place your stitch marker at each top third chain for each row, the beginning of each row. That way, you know, you can know where to slip stitch from. Because as far as with me, I'm more used to it, so I don't need my stitch marker right now. But if you feel like you do need it, please mark your work at the beginning of each row. So now we're going to do the cluster, the corner cluster. Ready? That's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay guys, we are done with the last corner cluster. Now we're going to slip stitch at the top of that chain 3. Okay, so go ahead and insert your hook at the top of the chain 3, yarn under, pull through, and then pull through. Boom, just like that guys. So now that we've crocheted our second row, we're going to continue the same method. However, like I said, only in the corners are we to do the chain 2, the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, only in the corners. In between the corners, like here, we're only going to place 3 double crochets. That's it, no chains in between. Only in the corners are we to chain 2. Okay, in between the corners we're only placing 3 double crochets and no chains in between. So let's go ahead and I will demonstrate. So we're going to insert our hook to slip stitch to that corner, insert our hook, and slip stitch, pull through, insert our hook in the next chain, pull through and pull through, insert our hook in the next chain space, pull through and pull through. So now we're in the next corner. Here we will do the corner cluster. Let's call it the corner cluster. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you want to mark it, go ahead and mark your stitch marker right there. Place it right there in that top third chain. Yarn under. Let's do a double crochet. Let's go ahead and yarn under, pull, insert the hook, and do another double crochet. Boom. Now let's go ahead and chain 2 and do 3 more double crochets here. Okay, that's our first corner cluster. Now, this is not our corner. This is in between the corner. We're not going to do that same corner cluster. We're just going to do a small cluster, which is 3 chains only. I'm sorry, 3 double crochets only. So no chains, straight double crochet into the cluster, into the chain space. So let's do 1 double crochet, another, and another. That's 3 double crochets in between. That's it, no chains in between. So now we're going into our next corner, and that is where we do the corner cluster, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So let's yarn under and do 3 double crochets, guys. All of these are in between the chain spaces. Okay, nothing, we are not inserting it into chains. We're inserting it into the chain spaces. Chain 2, 3 more double crochets. Okay, that's our next chain cluster, corner cluster. Now we're going in between the corners. So here, what are we to do? Only 3 double crochets. That's it, no chains. Let's go ahead and do so. 1 double crochet, 2, and 3. There you go, guys. Next corner cluster now. Oops, sorry for that hair. Yarn under, 3 double crochets. Remember, no chains, no chains. Yarn under, insert 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we've reached in between the corner, so we're only going to do 3 double crochets. Boom. Two and 3. Now we reach the next corner. Okay, guys, so here we're going to do the corner cluster again. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. If I'm going too fast, guys, just go ahead and pause it, crochet the corner cluster and come back when I'm done. Or you can slow it down as well. If you're having trouble of how to do the corner clusters, just go back to the beginning of the video. That way you can replay how to do the corner cluster in a much more slower and detailed way. Okay, so that's our last corner cluster. Next, we're going in between the corner. So what are we to do? 3 double crochets, no chains in between. So yarn under and place that first double crochet, second, third, go ahead and slip stitch in to join the row together. So into that very third chain, 1 2 3, insert the hook into the very top third chain, yarn under, pull through and pull through. So that is 3 rows of the granny square, guys. Now just continue to follow the same method. Slip stitch all the way to this corner, do the corner cluster, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, then in between the corners we have 2 chain spaces. So we're just going to insert 3 double crochets, move on to the next chain space, 3 double crochets, move on to the next corner, and we do a corner cluster, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, move on to the next chain space, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, corner cluster, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, next chain space, 3 double crochets, next chain space, 3 double crochets, next corner cluster, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, move on to the next chain space, 3 double crochets, move on to the next chain space, 3 double crochets, slip stitch to join the row. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and do so. And I'm only going to show this part, that way you understand how we do it, and then I'm going to meet you at the end. So let's go ahead and slip stitch to the corner. We've reached the corner. Now we chain 3. That is our first double crochet. You can mark the third chain with your stitch marker, that way you know where to join it. Okay, yarn over, 1 double crochet, yarn under, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Now we've reached in between the corners, but this time we have 2 chain spaces. So what are we to do? 3 double crochets, yarn under, insert the hook into the next chain space, 3 double crochets. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And if it helps, guys, just watch my video and then do the work after. So I tend to do that as well. I'll watch the video first, get my brain working, get to know, familiarize myself with the pattern, and then I try it after, instead of just trying to follow along and trying to learn at the same time while watching the video. Depends on how you learn, but what I find easier is to watch the video first and then try it out after. That way my brain is used to what I'm going to work with. So we move on to the next chain space, and that we insert 3 double crochets again, no chains. First double crochet, second, third, Now we've reached the next corner, and this we do a corner cluster, 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. So we do 3 doubles first, 1, 2, 3, and then we do chain 2, 1, 2, and 3 more doubles, 1, 2, 3. So that is what you're going to do for the following granny square, okay, for each section. So I will continue, I will fast forward the video, but I will meet you here, okay? If you would like, slow down the video, that way you can watch it as I crochet. But for now, I won't be talking, I'm just going to finish up the row. But again, like I said, you could slow down the video to watch it step by step and to slow it down. Next chain again, chain space, 3 doubles, guys. No chains. Okay guys, sorry. So we have finished that 4th row and we're going to slip stitch. So into that chain 3, insert, slip stitch, pull through and pull through. And to close the round up, you chain 1, pull through like that, and we cut the yarn. However, before we move forward, if you want your granny square to be bigger, you can go ahead and continue to make it bigger and follow the same method, which is the corner clusters of 3 double crochets, chains of 2, of 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and then for the side, you only do 3 double crochets into each chain space. Once you get into the corner, that is when you do the 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. In the following chain spaces, 3 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets for the corners only, the corner clusters. Remember guys, only the corner clusters is where you do the 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. But for the next chain spaces in between the corners, you only do 3 doubles, okay? No chains in between. and then you make it as big as you want. We're going to stop here, but I do have my little mantel, and this is basically the size of the mantel, the granny square that I worked with. So like, sorry for the dirtiness right there, gotta wash it. Your girl gotta wash it. But like let's use this one. So the size of this granny square is this big. I just added double crochets in between to connect them, but that's how big the granny square is there. Okay, if I want to make it bigger, I just continue the method that I'm using, and that's it, guys. So that is how you do a granny square, guys. We're going to continue this series of tutorials, so stay in tune for that. If you guys would like me to teach you anything else, please comment down below. If you have any questions regarding this tutorial, please comment down below. That way I can help you out. And yes, good luck on your crochet journey, guys. I will come out with more tutorials like I mentioned, but this was requested by one of the viewers, one of my supporters from my TikTok, and that is why I'm making this video, to help you guys out. Okay, guys, welcome to the crochet community, guys. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Okay, I don't bite. Anyways, have a good one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.